Marvin D. Bryson, King of Transition and Managing Expectancy. By Felicia L. Hamilton, contributor, HuffPost. Felicia is the author of Get Bossed Up or Stay Basic. Speaker, business coach, and radio personality. July 27, 2017.
Marvin D. Bryson knows all too well what it means to make life-altering decisions. He went from a formidable career in the information technology field and moved into the equally complex world of film editing. His Hollywood career includes working in post-production on programming for ABC, TLC, and Lifetime, among others. And most notably a 5-season run on NBC's historic Law and Order series. Coming from a structured military family in the progressive Washington, D.C. area, Marvin showed prowess in athletics and music early on. As a teen, the traits of becoming a Renaissance man were definitely there. Growing up in a Christian family, music through the church was an early influence. His mom played the piano and his brother is a drummer. So, growing up, his Saturday mornings were filled with 1960s and 70s era soul music while he and his siblings worked with their mom to clean the house. As a teen, Marvin became serious about playing the rhythm guitar. His love of music continued throughout middle and high school in cover bands he formed with friends. All the while he played football too. His love for both music and athletics afforded him a uniquely robust view of life. He quickly became a lover of the arts, but also a lover of football that he credits for keeping him away from the fast money allure of the streets. So, while making good grades and continuing to excel in the musical arts and football, Marvin earned a football scholarship that allowed him to attend college affordably. Interestingly enough, Mr. Bryson entered his college career with aspirations of becoming an attorney. That was not to be, and he ended up in the more practical profession of information technology. Y2K, and the passing of his father prompted Marvin to conclude that he wanted something different for the remainder of his life. Going to the movies was his favorite pastime, so he began to study the art of filmmaking. After a few years of self-study, Mr. Bryson had a eureka moment, quit his job and sold his home in order to move to Portland, Oregon for formal film editor training. His research into jobs in the film world led him to Los Angeles, the premier market in the industry. Within a short time, through networking and grace, he landed his first A-list gig on the post-production crew of Law and Order, the creme de la creme of police and law dramas. After 5 seasons on Law and Order, Marvin branched out to create his own film and television projects. He has since worked on and/or produced projects in Atlanta, North Carolina, and the Washington, D.C. area. For the past 9 years, Mr. Bryson has served as the primary caregiver for an elderly parent with Alzheimer's and dementia. His book, entitled Expectancy, A Caregiver's Story of Navigating Family Issues Between Retirement and Transition, demonstrates that Marvin proves to be a king of transitioning. Whether it be from musician to athlete to filmmaker to caregiver. And now, author. The book intimately describes not only the process of his transition to caregiving, but also delves deep into things that come with being the caregiver of an elderly parent. He describes the tears, the prayers, and the pitfalls that came with becoming a full-time caregiver. The book also has a glossary of legal and health terminology to help walk people through some of the unknown variables and lingo that come with caregiving. Even with such an extensive body of work, Mr. Bryson feels that his contribution to the caregiving of his mother and subsequent writing of this book is probably his most important piece of work to date.